Welcome back to another incredible episode of Coin Chronicles, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today's video is not just about any coin. It's about a small, humble Canadian nickel that has stunned the numismatic world and shocked collectors and historians alike with its extraordinary value. Yes, we are talking about the legendary 1980 Canadian 5-cent coin with the rare and mysterious KG mint mark. A coin that has recently shattered all expectations and soared to a jaw-dropping value of $8.3 million in the collector's market. This is not a myth. This is not just hype. This is a true story that will take you deep into the world of rare coins, historical design, mysterious minting errors, and the strange turn of fate that made an everyday coin into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Now, before we dive into the story of this rare nickel and explain exactly why it is worth more than most houses and even some luxury yachts, let's first take a closer look at the history of the Canadian 5-cent coin itself. The Canadian 5-cent coin has a long and fascinating heritage, dating back to the 19th century. In fact, early nickels were first struck in 1858 during the reign of Queen Victoria. Over time, this coin evolved in design, metal composition, and production techniques. The beaver, now one of Canada's most iconic animals, became a central feature of the 5-cent coin's reverse starting in 1937 when the classic design by George Kruger Gray was introduced. Now here's where things get interesting. If you examine your Canadian nickels carefully, especially those minted between the late 1970s and early 1980s, you may notice a tiny monogram or set of initials, KG, beneath the image of the beaver. That stands for George Kruger Gray, the artist who designed the reverse side of the coin. His initials were placed discreetly on many Commonwealth coin designs and often go unnoticed by the casual observer. However, not all 1985-cent coins carry the KG mark, and this is where rarity enters the picture. According to official Royal Canadian Mint records, the KG initials were omitted from several production batches in 1980 due to die changes, design transitions, or simple oversight. But what makes one specific 1980 KG 5-cent coin different and immensely valuable is the extraordinary minting error discovered on IN 2023, a private collector in Vancouver, British Columbia, discovered a flawless 1980 Canadian 5-cent coin with the KG initials unusually placed slightly off-center, believed to be the result of a rare misalignment during minting. In addition to the anomaly in the placement of the initials, the coin's nickel composition tested at a purer level than any previously recorded for that year, possibly indicating an experimental strike or an extremely early die test from the Ottawa Mint. But that's not all. Under high magnification, specialists detected microscopic doubling on the date, an extremely faint die crack on the reverse, and even subtle variations in the denticles along the coin's rim. These tiny, nearly invisible markers set this coin apart as a true one-of-a-kind numismatic anomaly. When word of the coin's uniqueness reached the numismatic community, collectors around the world responded with unprecedented excitement. Offers began pouring in from international auction houses and elite private collectors, eventually culminating in a historic sale on October 11, 2024. In a tightly contested bidding war hosted by the world-renowned Canadian Numismatic Auctioneers Association, the coin was sold to an anonymous buyer from Geneva, Switzerland for an astonishing sum, $8.3 million United States dollars. This record-breaking transaction shattered all previous valuations for any Canadian coin and instantly catapulted the 1980 KG nickel into the upper echelons of global coin history, placing it alongside legends like the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle and the 1794 Flowing Hair Dollar. So, what does this mean for collectors like you? Should you start rummaging through your change jars and coin rolls in hopes of striking it rich? Absolutely yes. While it is highly unlikely you'll find the exact same coin, there are still many rare and valuable Canadian nickels out there, especially from transitional years like 1965, 1970, and yes, 1980. Pay close attention to mint marks, die varieties, off-center strikes, and unusual compositions. Use a magnifying glass. Educate yourself on numismatic terms and grading scales. And most importantly, never underestimate the power of curiosity and patience. Coins are more than just money. They are tiny historical artifacts that tell the story of nations, economies, and everyday people. And sometimes, just sometimes, they can change your life forever. Thank you for watching. If you found this story fascinating and want to learn more about rare coins that might be hiding in your pocket, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another tale of buried treasure. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and who knows, maybe the next $8 million coin is already in your collection.